This is a Lincoln MKZ. Looking at it, you probably assume, oh, it's just some regular stance car. No, fully built on E85 turbo EcoBoost engine. Yeah, 510 horsepower with rolling anti-lag. Look at this shit, bro. This is an affordable car you can get anywhere. Get anywhere. Ford's known for their sleepers. Think about it. The Ford Taurus Show, the damn 2.7 twin turbo fusions, the Mercury Marauder, and of course the Lincoln MKZ, which is just a Ford Taurus with a tuxedo on. I've gotten to the age where I like power and comfortability, right? So okay, a shit box is cool, but I want to have a shit box with air conditioning. You get what I'm saying? Bro got bucket seats, he got the floor done, sunroof and everything. Still got the amenities of some luxury car you could take your wife on a date in. We talking about like a plastic surgeon. These 3-piece wheels are going through a tummy tuck. Owner packed this car with so much shit, bro. Like, the list just goes on. Launch control, big ass turbo, meth injection, on the fly maps. And I know some of y'all are like, bro, 500, just over 500, that's not enough horsepower. Shut the hell up. 500 horse, listen, some of y'all have drove stock S550 Mustangs and ran them into light poles and shit. Some of y'all have gotten into scat packs and careened into the side of somebody's fucking house. Stock. 500 horsepower is a lot of horsepower. If you don't know what to do with it, it will get away from you. And then depending on how light the vehicle is, you don't need no more than that. I'm not even joking. These weigh anywhere from 37 to 3,900 pounds. And to y'all, they may seem a fuck ton of heavy, right? But let's use the new BMW M5 for reference. It weigh a whole Sprinter van. I can't make this up. The Hellcats weigh about 1,000 pounds less than the new M5, and they make 700 horsepower, give or take, right? Go through the transmission and make about 650 or less than that to the wheels. So yes, let me know how you feel about this big turbo Lincoln MKZ on race gas. I give it an overall 9 out of 10, but as far as uniqueness in this day and age, I gotta give it a 10 out of 10. I don't think y'all understand how significant the first gen Coyote Mustang was. The Mustang changed the game when 2011 rolled around, because after the new Edge generation, Ford had a victory lap with the S197. Let me break down what that means. That means after the WS6 Firebird and the Camaro SS got discontinued, Ford saw no reason to give the next generation of Mustang, the S197, well, 400 to 500 horsepower, because people was buying it not because it was fast, but because it was retro inspired, more so than the GTO that Pontiac tried to release. But it was just an Australian car that they rebadged. Oh, believe me when I tell you, the 4.6 3 valves, they absolutely can hold power. You got guys building them to make 1,000 to 1,500 horsepower. But check this shit out. 2011 rolled around, and the only thing you had to do to a Coyote Mustang was billet oil pump gears, more fuel, and boost. We talking about an easy 650, almost 700 horsepower on a car that probably could run low 9s, high 10s at the track at the time. This blue Mustang, however, is a big turbo Coyote Mustang with some Gracie buns wrapped around them damn weld wheels. This thing absolutely nasty. Boss intake, built engine, big Hong Kong hoe dragger. It's nastier than ticklish midget flavored Lay's. But comment below, how do you feel about this big turbo, big tire Coyote Mustang? Make sure you follow the owner. Bro also does insurance. So if you live in California and you want the cheapest insurance ever, bro, he'll work with you. The Genesis G70, a Kia Stinger with barbecue sandals on. I'm almost certain he went to his rap guy and was like, look, I know how we gonna fuck him up this time. He said, how? Come here real quick. You see these motherfucking khakis I got on? Put this on that. Don't let the fact that this is a Kia brand fool you. This is a Scat Pack's worst nightmare. That turbo 3.3, it ain't nothing to play with. You talking about as dangerous as Pootie Tang Daddy and Chuck Norris fused together. That belt gonna rip through the fabric of fucking time. Listen, y'all know how I feel about stance. I don't like it on a lot of cars, but on certain cars it look good. This is absolutely tasteful. I could do this, but when your car look like it's trying to step to the left, like an R. Kelly song, or it came from factory with a birth defect, I can't get with it, bro. It look like you press the button and it want to become a hovercraft snapping turtle. We talking about nastier than a married couple after an argument. We talking about nastier than a meth head's thong under a UV light. But it's still a kill. Shut your fat little shirt ass up. You gained 60 pounds in the 6 months that you've been going to LA Fitness. Why you built like a substitute stepdad at 25? It's clean. I give it a solid 10 out of 10. I like it, especially this khaki color, bro. The black accents and shit like that. That damn chin spoiler. But comment below, how do you feel about this Genesis? Hey, come on, dog. T-top Cutlass with a 392 swap. This man has won 2025. I kid you not, bro. Look how clean T-tops. That's about 485 horsepower in a car that weighs as much as a pastor's pockets after a list crawling meetup. It's about a car that sounds like if somebody threw itching powder on a nigga with no arms. It's about nastier than Medea's search history. I know it's a purist out there mad as hell. Why would he do such a thing? Why would your wife ruin sundress season if she ain't got no ass? She should have just kept that long ass back and some pants. I could almost assure you how this was built. He tricked his homeboys. He said, look, y'all come over. My wife made baked chicken. I got beers. Soon they get over there, ain't shit waiting on them but tools and free labor. Oh, man, I ain't doing it. It's about cleaner than a Mississippi pimp during an all-white affair. It's just so fucking stupid. Listen to me. You motherfuckers on Facebook Marketplace trying to sell G-bodies for $20,000+, high mileage with a crappy ass 305 with a chrome package. You telling everybody a 400 small block. You need your ass kicked. If your grandma can't do a back bend without going to surgery to get a new hip, you shouldn't be on Facebook Marketplace trying to sell G-bodies for outrageous prices. On the other hand, this is a swap that's worth every dollar. I could almost assure you 2 Chainz gonna see this video and be like, true. And Carlos Miller rubbing his hands together like the Grinch on Christmas Eve. But comment below, what do you rate this beautiful T-top Cutlass with a 392 swap? Oh, this truck faster than a bowel movement. Boy, this truck faster than a bowel movement after eating $40 worth of Taco Bell on your lunch break. This truck faster than Joe Jackson's backhand, but it's squat when it take off like a dog with worms in his ass. Man, you pop the hood. He got a big turbo LS. Big is an understatement. Bro got a Yo Gotti head worth of turbo on this motherfucker, bro. Dude got 2 blow-off valves. You know it sound like Michael Jackson if he stubbed his toe on a metal bed reel. Oh, bro really said, look, I want a truck that sound like a black choir at the end of a Tubi movie. I want a motherfucking, bro, I want this truck to sound like a group of cavemen having an orgy with a Dyson vacuum. I want this truck to sound like chaos and pandemonium, physically manifested, and had a freak off under the hood of this motherfucker. Wait. Now this truck is being raffled off. Make sure you go to the group Pancakes and Waffles in order to enter this raffle and get it. It's on that blue app. I can't say it because TikTok doesn't exactly like it.